It would include regulatory functions, and then this notion of the lender of last resort. In other words, if you had a panic run on the Fed, which you did have in 1933, with banks trying to get their money out of it to save themselves, then at that point the IMF could step in. But of course, when they step in, what they always want is conditionality. They want you to sign a letter of intent which says deregulation, privatization, union busting, destroy the state sector, right? What some people call, in this country, call the freedom agenda, but it's not. It's called IMF shock therapy. And everybody else in the world knows that it's deadly, and it always has been. It's always failed. So what Strauss-Kahn would be able to do is to dictate that kind of insanity to all of the countries that would have to turn to him for money. So that is really sinister. That's a world government right there. That's much more immediate and realistic than any stories about Ameros or anything like this.
So you think we're a long way off from, say, a physical world currency, despite Medvedev showing, just a display of what a model would look like? You don't see that coming anytime soon.
The thing, it takes a certain array of functions. You've got to have something like the U.S. Treasury market, which is a huge, huge market for bonds and shorter-term notes. It's extremely liquid. It's essentially the same as cash. There's always a bid. There's always an ask. You can always sell it. The fluctuations are at least visible. There's never a situation where you can't sell something. You've got to have a series of things like this to make it a reserve currency. I don't think any one currency can do it. The dollar
Tarpley.net, Tarpley.net, Tarpley.net. We'll be back after this. It's the Info Warrior.
Have you heard
Thank
the
him for me.
millionaire